Okay, here we are. We're now taking out the rollers.
When you take rollers out, unwind, hold the hair, and then twist the roller out, and you don't disturb the curl quite so much. So unwind, grab, twist it out, and just slide your paper off. It's very tempting just to pull them straight out, which makes them messy. It's especially bad if they're still warm because it'll pull them straight again, which kind of makes putting rollers in a little bit pointless. And you can see how much softer that is. That's perfect for that section that we're going to roll up. And then we can see how much tighter these curls are here, quite strong. What we're going to do is relax this set now. We're going to do it just by shaking our fingers through it and then lightly brushing it. I'm going to then start creating my wave through the side, in through the back, and we'll do the roll last. So we'll show that to you probably in a couple of stages. Quickest and easiest way to relax, just get these in. Best tools you'll ever have.
Those look like spirit fingers to me.
Jazz hands.
Spirit fingers. Okay.
So this just breaks the curl up. There'll be a bit of crunchiness from the hairspray, especially if you've used something quite strong. So you just want to soften it a little bit. What we want to do is sort of start breaking up the stiffness from the hairspray, rolling our fingers through, and then we're going to lightly brush it out, and then we can start moulding it into our waves. Another little trick too, particularly if the hair is quite stiff and crunchy, if you've used a very strong spray, is a tiny bit of a shine spray. Just a little bit, just on the ends. Just makes it a little bit softer to comb through. A nice bristle brush, something that's quite soft on the scalp is really nice.
So you're not being too gentle there at all, you're really making sure that that's...
Yeah, making sure it's quite smooth. But holding it so I'm not pulling her scalp too much. Because that's quite stiff and pulley with the hairspray in. And once I've done that, then I can go right through to the scalp. Now it looks like we've lost all our wave, but have no fear.
It's still there. It's hiding.
It looks all straight, but then if I was to pick up a piece of hair,
it's still there.
Which means I can mould it and use it to do whatever I want. What I'm simply going to do with the front is just gather it up and clip it out of my way. I'm not going to worry about relaxing it just yet. But try and clip it in a way that sort of keeps the wave that you've put in there. Don't sort of fold it the other way and scrunch it. Try and make an effort to keep it quite neat and tidy and looking quite similar to what you've rolled in, because then it still becomes very easy and workable.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is we'll come back in a little bit. I'm going to start this wave through here and start dressing it through the back, and you'll see what I'm doing. I'll break it down really quickly. So swing Rhiannon all the way around. Thank you, Rhiannon. What I'll be doing is back combing through this section and then moulding those waves up and down over the surface of the hair. I'm going to be using clips to hold the waves in as I go. So we're going to come back in a minute. I'm going to do a little bit of prep. I'll back comb the roots, start those waves off, and then show you how I'm getting them to stay in place. So in a couple of seconds, I'll be back.
Cool.